mondo Nyasaye ogwedhu e nying Ruoth Yesu.
Amen, amen. Beradua kosok beradua. Koro Mutembei, I want to request you, because you are intelligent people, the people of Kisungu, so that I can read a short speech, so that the country can hear what we are saying today. Before I do that, let me thank very much the committee that organized this function, chaired by Oumo Gendo at the ground here and Solomon Obiero at the professionals level. Have they not done a good job? Gitio Tich Maber Kosomaraj. My fellow leaders, friends, distinguished guests, thank you for traveling far and wide to stand with me today. I thank the Almighty God for the gift and favor that He has bestowed upon us today. To my precious people of Mutembei, the youth, our mom and Kenyan trailblazer, Mama Phoebe Asio, who has sent her apologies here today, through whose efforts set the pace for many of us, and Baba Jacom, the enigma, who has been a father and a pillar in my political journey, and Mama Dr. Ida Odinga, who has held my hand all this time. We welcome you to Mutembei, which we call in the Genoa government the land of legends. Mutembei has the pride and pain of being the home to the late Tom Mboya, who championed the economy of Kenya, was a trade unionist and an educator. It is also the home of the legendary Gor Mahia, Kogalo, Kenya's most successful football club. We cannot forget to mention the son of the land, Dr. Christy Mutembei, the scholar who championed devolution, chaired the committee at Bomas of Kenya, and got assassinated. Asante sana Herbert. And got assassinated because of his unrelenting defense of devolution. My people, the future belongs to those who get devolution right. From the village to the wards, the county have a future. The county have a future that will be the envy of others in the next few years. Mosuru, I'm sorry about my voice, but I will soldier on. Devolution must succeed in order to change lives in Mutembei County. Devolution must succeed in recognition of the efforts of our great son and leader, the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, who fought for it against very strong winds of condemnation and defended it against very strong forces of the status quo. If we get devolution right in Mutembei, then in the coming few years, our young people will enjoy job opportunities, both in the county and the national level. With proper, visionary, inclusive and accountable leadership, our young people will get decent and well-paying jobs here in Mutembei, and they will operate from their decent homes, and they will start their families, and their overall well-being will be healthy, since they will aid in developing our economy and reduce stress and gender-based violence. In the last couple of months, in your company, I have visited every corner of this vast county. Not just in the last couple of months, but in the last 9 years, I have worked with you as your woman rep. And I have made effort to bring the changes that we could within that docket. We have taken our children for vocational training in NITA. Over 600 of them have now come back as plumbers, as engineers, as electricians. They are now doing meaningful jobs for our people. We have built markets. We have built markets for our women here in Mutembei town, including a cold storage facility. We have built markets in Kodiera. We have built markets in Magunga. We have built markets in Rangwe. And we are currently going on to build markets, including in Ringa. That is with the meager resources that we had. We have mentored our girls through the Mama County Says program, which many of my colleagues have had an opportunity to be here to attend and to mentor our girls. We have conducted sports. I, as the chairman of the Finance Committee in the National Assembly, have managed to push through projects including 130 million for a cotton ginnery in Karachuonyo that will help our people to go back to growing cotton, including dams in Kanyaluo, including Gorogoro Dam in Mbita. I have been a leader in this great county. I have visited all corners of Kenya many times in the company of our party leader. And in those many trips, I had a chance to see what other counties have done differently and what we can borrow and the practices that can transform Homa Bay, this land of legends, to what our forefathers believed in. I must bring the apologies of our current governor, who should have been here to welcome his colleague governors. But because of commitments that he could not prevent, but also because he's keeping the key, and the key has to be neutral, he was not able to be here with us today. I know what Makueni got right to have fruit processing plants that employ thousands of young people and give young people decent income. I know Her Excellency Charity Ngilu has succeeded in setting up a textile factory, the Kikotech, that employs thousands of young people and gives them income. I know the partnerships that Governor Anyang' Nyong'o has built with the national government and the international community in turning the image and fortunes of Kisumu in such a short time. It is now the time for Homa Bay to be the home of devolution success stories. And therefore, on this day, 13th February 2022, I, Honorable Gladys Wanga, do formally declare that I will be running for the post of governor of Homa Bay County in the election of August this year. Thank you. I will say a couple more things before I invite my colleagues to say something. I'm running to make Homa Bay a devolution success story. I will create jobs. An estimate of 20% of our county is currently unemployed. We must create jobs for our young people. We must look at the border sector and see how to make it better for our people. We must bring a fish processing plant here in Homa Bay County. We must make the blue economy a story of success in Homa Bay. We must protect our fishermen from invasions, internal and external. In education, if we want our children to compete nationally and globally, we must invest in them. Based on efficiency and equity, the county will endeavor to expand access to high quality early childhood education, all the way to postgraduate and skill development education. I will make it happen in a consistent, predictable, and productive manner. In healthcare, my goal is to renovate and expand the Homa Bay Teaching and Referral Hospital to meet the level 5 requirements. I will create an efficient healthcare infrastructure, build on universal healthcare coverage that will make residents of this county enjoy the benefits of Baba Care, which is Raila Amolo Odinga's pillar on health. On agriculture, I will ensure that our fertile farmlands produce enough for this county and for export outside this county. And that includes sunflower in Gwasi, that includes maize in Gwasi, that includes sweet potatoes in Kabondo, that includes pineapples in Kochia, that includes sugarcane in Diwa, that includes cotton in Karachuonyo, just to mention but a few. On infrastructure, we all know and deeply appreciate the work that His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta has done in Nyanza and other parts of Kenya with regard to infrastructure of highways, railways, power and ports. Okungeni mende madongo dongo chiegni donjo Homabay ka. Pokunge watno. Because Uhuru has done the port in Kisumu, our mini ports in Mutembei, Homabay and Bita will now begin to function. But when the big ship come to Homabay, when they come to Homabay, they must not leave without products labeled made in Homabay. We must have our products that will go with this ship to Uganda and to Tanzania. On corruption, we must deal with corruption, which is a cancer not just in our counties but also at the national level. I want to make Homabay part of the National Grand Coalition against corruption. When Raila Odinga lights the fire under the feet of the corrupt at the national government, my government here in Homabay will equally not tolerate corruption, because corruption is what strips our people of the development that they should get. My people, I am grateful for the faith in me and in my vision. This land of legends has hardworking, resilient people, and I believe if we work together, we can achieve much more. Today I call upon you to walk this journey with me to a better Homabay and to a Homabay of hope. And that is why we say, Genoa. Now I will invite my colleagues, one by one. Aya, ndakawati kidhuluo matin. Ni wangi geno. To Genoa. Eni kidhi hospital to youth kayath nitie. Genoa eni referral hospital wani. Watere level mutegno. Maduong moloyo kaka entie sa. Genoa eni mine onyuol kama ler. Kendo mine kik tho ka nyuol. Genoa eni tuo kikel diere miechwa. Ni dala ka dala nyaka bed gi NHIF. Genoa ni onge miyo monego wuoth kadhi manyo pi moingo kilomita 1. Genoa ni ka Nyawang'ayo donjo to in tich ni en mana puro puothi gi yore kodhi gi mbolea sirikal Nyawang'ayo machiwo. Mano Genoa. Genoa en ni ot ka ot kata obed mana od lum nyaka obed gi stima e iye. Genoa en ni nyithindwa matindo ma wan go kagi oyud tije. Genoa en ni nyithindwa gi kik riemb apiko manungo gi chode apiko maka gidok ot godhiambo kata koro madam penjo ni what is to koro en mana nil by mouth nikech nungo ni seriembe apiko. Genoa en ni wadhi keto pesa moromo e sekta mar apiko, kare koso kare. Genoa en ni nyaka wakel factories ka, pamba, karachuonyo, rabuon, kabondo, niang', ndiwa, rech, enam kae nembe nyaka remba. Kare koso kare. Genoa koso Genoa. Genoa ni Raila Odinga nyaka bed the 5th president of the Republic of Kenya. Mano be Genoa. Nyasaye ogwedhu. Aya, asanteni sana. Wana Homabay. Sasa si mnataka kusikia the voice of women. Wale wamama wa nguvu ambao wamekuja kusimama na Gladys Wanga.